Hello, folks. Say, I've got a swell story I want to tell you today. Champ and I are ready for action.
Amigo. You getting tired, amigo? Don't worry yourself. Pretty soon we'll find much gold. And then you'll never have to work again. Maybe you want a drink, eh? All right, Pepito, get you a drink. Here, boy. Come here, boy, come here. There. Now, Pepito, take a drink. We're almost there now. And when we get rich, you eat all day. And I buy a big ranch. Hey, amigo. Look. Look. Maybe that horse needs some help. We see. Come on. Say, this fine horse, amigo. Look how shoulder slopes. That's very important when you judge a horse. And good form legs. Nice. Smooth riding. Amigo, I bet this is a poor lost horse. We find his owner, eh? Besides, my feet hurt from walking. All right, boy. All right, boy, we get you home quick. Come on, horse. Hey. What's the matter? I don't think this horse understands English good, amigo. Andale, caballo. I don't think he understands Spanish good either. Amigo, I think this horse is dead.
Whoa, what's the trouble there?
I thought I found a horse, Senor Cowboy.
You know, that's a coincidence. I was beginning to think I had lost one.
This the one?
Yeah, that's him. Thanks for finding him. My name's Gene Autry.
Pepito Garcia, very happy to meet you.
Good to see you.
And this is Amigo. Amigo, meet Senor Cowboy Autry.
Yeah, glad to meet you, amigo.
You live around here, Senor Autry?
Oh, I have a ranch up here ways. You're new in this part of the country, aren't you?
Well, see, I live in Arizona all my life, but I come to Rock Bottom on business.
What kind of business? Prospecting?
No, I know where I'm going. I got it right here in my head. Coyote. I never hear coyote howl like that except at night when there's moon.
You never heard a coyote like Pat Buttram before either.
You hear that? I'm getting pretty good when animals talk back to me. Hey, who's this, Gene?
Pat, this is Pepito Garcia.
Glad to know you.
Same here. That's a right smart burro you got there. Yes, sir.
He's more than burro. In Spanish, his name's Amigo. That means friend. He's my friend.
Well, just let me practice up on my burro talk a little bit more, and me and him will be thicker than thieves.
So that looks like our daily.
Yeah, who's chasing?
That's what we're going to find out.
Come on, amigo. We see what happens.
Art. Who was it? Whoever they were, they got him.
It was that Bo Hanlon's gang. I recognize that Jasper back there. I've seen his picture on the reward posters.
But why would they want to kill Art Daly?
It's simple. They wanted to rob him like they rob everybody else.
He wasn't trying to rob him. He didn't have a chance with us on his tail.
Say, that's right.
He deliberately shot him.
I stopped the runaway and think maybe you want the wagon. Please excuse Amigo for riding, but he's slow and it's easier like these.
Well, thanks, Pepita. We'll have to get Amigo out of the wagon. There's a man been hurt. We've got to get him back to town.
Si, Senor Autry.
It's Art Daly, Sheriff. He's dead. It was the Hanlon gang.
The Hanlon gang?
A hold-up? Looked like plain murder. And that's what I can't understand. Why?
Must have been a hold-up, Gene. The Hanlon bunch are outlaws. They've got a reputation all over the West.
Sure, but they've also got a reputation going only for big stuff, such as banks. No, he had a reason for killing Art.
Well, I'll take charge of the body. And from now on, every man in Rock Bottom is deputized. If you lay eyes on those murdering coyotes, shoot to kill and ask questions later.
Leaves the Cattlemen's Association without a president.
Yeah, but as long as you're secretary and I'm treasurer, we can get along till next election.
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't understand it. Art didn't have an enemy in the world.
Maybe not, but Hanlon wasn't exactly acting friendly.
Ouch! Hey, you kid, get that burro out of here or I'll tan your hide and his too.
I do something wrong, Senor?
That jackass of yours stepped on my pet corn.
Oh, I'm sorry, Senor.
Well, that doesn't make it any better.
Stop that! You...
Here, leave that boy alone. You stay out of this. Here.
Which way they go? We'll get this thing off.
Oh, look at Mr. Pat, amigo.
You made a ringer, Pat. You know, you're a better shot blind than you are with your eyes open.
Thank you, senors. I'm sorry for this, but when someone hit Amigo...
I know how you feel.
Good work, Gene. Who's the kid?
He's from Arizona. Pepita, this is Mr. Andrews. He has a ranch next to mine.
Hello.
That is interesting. Have the senors ever heard of the Lost Chance Gold Strike?
Sure, that's supposed to be up in our neck of the woods. What about it?
I know where it is.
You do?
Gosh, we'll all be rich.
Now, wait a minute, Pepito. That's one of those yarns prospectors start. The old man who said he found the Lost Chance never proved it. And this isn't mining country.
Just the same, Gene, there must be something to it. That story's been going around for 25 years.
And men have looked for it all that time without finding it.
I know. And I will find. I've got it right here in my head.
You know exactly where it is?
It will take time, but my father told me. And I will prove. My father lived here 25 years ago. Pedro Garcia.
Pedro Garcia. Well, Gene, he was a friend of the old prospector.
I'll have to see it to believe it. Meanwhile, what are you going to do?
Well, I need a job to earn money for supplies. I'm a good vaquero, and I cook good Mexican style.
Well, I could find room for another good hand on my place.
Senor Autry?
I am short-handed.
Thank you, Senor Andrews, but I go with Senor Autry. We are old friends.
Yeah, we've known each other all morning.
Hey, who's this? We might need somebody undercover in town in case we have trouble with Autry. I hired Buck because he has a grudge to settle with Gene.
Now that I get rid of Daly for you, Andrews, I'd like to see a little action that pays off.
You'll get it. Here are the plans to the bank and the combination to the vault.
How do we split?
Any cash you get is yours. All I want's the records of the Cattlemen's Association.
Uh-huh. You're the treasurer of the association, aren't you? First you want the president out of the way, and then you want all the records to disappear. Something tells me there ain't as much money in that account as there should be.
That's my business. You just see there are no records left. All the rest is yours.
Goodbye to my old Mexico and the sleepy Rio Grande. To my fair senorita, my lovely Lolita, remember the ring I placed on your hand. Your dark eyes will guide me always, and your love will be true, I know. There's a tear in your eye, senorita, don't cry. Goodbye to you and my old Mexico.
That was very beautiful. Now I think I've peeled enough onions.
I'd say so.
Then maybe I'll take Amigo and have a look around.
I'll come along, Pepito.
Oh, if you excuse me, it's better I go alone.
Go ahead, but be careful if you run into the Hanlon gang.
Oh, I'm not worried. Goodbye, senors.
So long.
Aha! Maybe that's the right rock, amigo. We see. See, I told you I got it in my head. The rock on the hill is 10 feet high. Take 10 paces west and see a face in the sky. I don't see any face.
Pepito!
Any sign of him?
No, and what gets my goat is I can't even get Amigo to answer.
Maybe he's gone into town for supplies. Let's have a look.
Don't use your gun, Gene. They'll plug the sheriff.
Reach, Autry. Get their guns.
Guess there's not much I can do about it.
Hurry it up.
But I got the rest of his loot.
Well, that's funny. Nothing but papers. Records. The bags Hanlon dropped in town was stuffed with cash, like you'd expect them to be.
Rock Bottom Cattlemen's Association. What do you make of it, Del?
I don't know. Beats me, but those are our records.
Maybe we can get it out of that Jasper that had them.
I'm afraid he won't be doing any talking. That fall finished him off.
Well, as treasurer of the association, I better get these back to the bank.
And see a face in the sky. I still don't see any face in the sky. Maybe that rock up there. Oh, you tired, amigo? Okay, you wait for me here.
That was a great scheme you worked out.
Don't blame me. We'd have gotten away with it if it hadn't been for Autry.
I just got this to tell you, Andrews. I'm not leaving Rock Bottom country until you pay me off, one way or another.
Don't worry, I can still get money.
Yeah? Well, if you ask me or my guess is any good, what you have got you stole from the Cattlemen's Association.
It's nothing to you where I got it.
As long as I get part of it.
You will. Just give me time to figure.
Stop! Come back here. What are you doing up here?
I'm looking for the lost chance.
You were listening to what we were saying.
No, I no listen.
He's lying. We can't let him go now. We'd have Autry on our necks.
And we'd have Autry on our necks anyway if the kid didn't show up. Gene would never stop till he found out what happened to him.
Well, so what do? Send him back and let him talk?
We've got an idea. Do you think you can still find the lost chance mine?
I will find it, but I'm not going to tell you.
Maybe you'll change your mind about that. A couple of you fellas go down and get that burro.
You must not touch amigo.
What are you getting at, Andrews?
Well, if I'm right, we can kill two birds with one stone. Keep Autry quiet and cut in on the lost chance strike.
What are you going to do with amigo?
We won't do a thing to him, Sonny, just so long as you do as you're told. But if you don't, well, one dead burro more or less don't matter.
Oh, please don't hurt him. I'd do anything. I'd do anything.
What do you think you're doing?
Don't you think I sound like a doggy?
You don't even know what a doggy is.
Well, sure I do. It's a little calf that's lost its mama, and its papa's run off with another cow.
You got a head on you, boy.
Sure I have. Hey, there he is, with Dale Andrews.
Wonder where amigo is.
You better watch yourself.
See?
Pepita, we've been looking for you.
Senor Autry, amigo. He is lost.
Lost? How'd that happen?
Oh, I leave him, and when I come back, he's gone.
Well, I'm sure sorry, Pepita. Anything we can do to help Dell?
Yeah, we can look for him. I can use my burro call.
Oh, we'll find him all right. He can't go far. Maybe over at my ranch by now, for all we know. Anyway, the boy feels he'd be closer to where he lost amigo if he stays with me.
That sounds right. But don't worry, Pepita. It's almost night now, but Pat and I look for him tomorrow.
Thank you, Senor Autry. I think maybe I get him back. We better go now, Senor Andrews.
He's pretty anxious. So long.
So long.
Well, at least we don't have to worry no more, long as the kid is with Andrews.
That burro wouldn't run away from Pepita any more than the boy'd run away from him.
Hey, you've got a head on your shoulders, Gene. That's just what I was going to say.
Yes. Take 10 paces west and see a face in the sky. A face! There it is.
What face?
Like it says there. And then it say, dig where face is.
Well, it looks a little like a face.
Senor Andrews, you promised about amigo.
Yeah, you'll get him back. Start digging. I'll go and get Hanlon.
Gosh, Gene, who'd have thought Andrews would do anything like that?
I wouldn't, but I do now. He's going to have to do some tall talking when I get out there.
Did you find out anything?
The cattleman's account's about $40,000 short.
40,000? Can you prove it was Andrews?
No, but it all adds up, Sheriff. There was no reason to kill Daly. Except maybe he was president of the association and knew about this. Then Hanlon tried to get away with the records. Andrews could have hired Hanlon for both jobs.
Well, you've been the secretary.
But I didn't have anything to do with the money end of it. But I will from now on.
Hey, why would the old guy make such a mystery of it? Putting it in poetry and all that.
That'll make it harder to find. A lot of fellows who buried treasures did that.
There's something. I wonder what it is. Ah, what? It's a box.
That's it.
A box, yeah. Open it up quick.
To the fool that digs.
Well, go on, what does it say?
What's the use? We've been kidded. The old man was sour on life. Spreading those rumors about the lost chance and leaving those directions was probably his idea, getting even with the world.
Autry's on his way looking for you. Him and Pat found out something at the bank.
They're wise to you. And you got me in the soup, too.
Oh, we can fix this, Hanlon. We'll jump Autry. We get rid of him, we got nobody to ask any questions. Then I can pay you.
All right, boys, take cover. Now, wait till he gets in close and then let him have it.
Wait a minute. Kid.
Oh, that's easy. Al, put the kid on the buckboard and take him back that old mine shaft. You can keep him there while we take care of Autry. Come on.
I'll beat the tar out of you for this.
Get up. Ándale, caballos.
There they are. Not yet. Let them get closer.
Kid got away from Al.
He ain't gonna get to Autry.
Come on!
I learned my lesson, and nobody gives you anything for nothing. Maybe you learned it too by now.
It was a joke.
Yeah, not a very good one. But it could be worse. You learned a lot from it, didn't you?
Sure. Don't follow foolish ideas and try to get something for nothing.
Now you're talking. Remember, nobody ever gives you anything for nothing. But there's a hefty reward for capturing Hanlon. You earned it, and we're going to see that you get it.
Me?
Sure. And Pat and I are going to use the money to send you to school.
It is amigo. I would know his voice anywhere.
I just figured, what would I do if I was a jackass? So I brayed real loud, and look what showed up, Amigo and Junior.
Oh, amigo, do not worry anymore. I'm here. Oh, but senors, if I go to school, can I take amigo with me?
Oh, amigo won't have to go to school. I can teach him everything he needs to know.
You'll have to tend to the baby.
Be sure to see Gene Autry and Champion in their latest feature-length picture at your local theater.